Hello, it's LA Baby Granny 618. That's my TikTok and YouTube. We finna talk about your love life, Aquarius. Here we go. Let's get it all to the mush. Are you ready for the juice? And by the way, would y'all like, share, and comment? I really appreciate it. But the comments, sometimes I don't get them because of YouTube. You know how YouTube can be sometimes. But anyway, here's your past situation of your love life. Okay, in your loves and what's going on, love and your past situation and influences. Your instincts was on point back then. You had, when it come to the past, you didn't let nobody. You use your instincts more than you use the will of love. You know what I'm saying? It was like, I know that I shouldn't trust this person, so I don't. And then there's abundance. You get abundance. You've been had abundance. You was rolling in dough. Whoever this is, allegedly that I'm picking up, they had money. They were about abundance. They had the 9 of staffs. They were sitting there anticipating. They took their money and ran, but they had to make sure in this relationship that they took off on the right time. So they left and took off the right time on this relationship because they took off. They did not stay. Okay, now you got acceptance card. This is the present situation. You're accepting a situation that you're in, even though you may not like what you're in, but you're accepting it. You're going with the program. But you're going to release because you're tired of everybody's secrets. You're not keeping no secrets. You're not going to go through that. You're just tired and you're screaming in your head. You're basically, no, I'm not dealing with that, okay? But there's also completion in your life to something in this present situation. You see this grave here and this lady here. What I see is a grieving person. It doesn't matter the energy. Somebody is an older person. This is talking about an older person. Done completed their life. They done did what they were supposed to do in this life. Okay? So you're mourning over this person that you really didn't want to be with, or you didn't care about, or you just accepted the situation. And you, in the end, your feelings all came back to you, why y'all were together. Sometimes it takes a completion to realize what you lose. When you do something that you should think about thorough, you lose a good person that was good to you. This person was really good to this person. They were older now, back in age, and they completed their cycle. So this person completed what they were supposed to do here, but they're not finished. If you're still here, you're not finished because you had, okay, what'd I do with that? Hold on, paper. You had the 8 of coins come up. Okay, the 8 of coins represents, but it's in the reverse. The of coins, it's a card of decrease, less money, less hour, possible layoff for some people. And that's what makes you feel, because you can't accomplish the things you want. You want everything, but you don't save a penny. You got to save your money. You can't spend it right now. It's time to really think how you put it, because it's less money. And the economy is not putting back in what they should put in because of the corona. Y'all know that. Okay. Now you got the 5 of Cups, which the 5 of Cups represents a person of loss of some kind indicated. Somebody may have lost somebody, like I said, the completion. The relationship to sometimes which was believed and was not true. This person was real to you. Tendency to do drugs and alcohol. Sometimes they smoked, or I guess if you did something like, and you did alcohol and some kind of drug, they're going to consider it that. But this person was good to you, but they drunk and they did drugs sometimes because they had a lot going on in their life that you were with. Okay, now let's go to the outcome. The outcome is you need to find your self-worth. Go back to what your self-worth is in this relationship. You're worth just as much as the other. And then you also have to remember, Aquarius, forgiveness is a must. You have to learn to forgive. That's a hard thing for Aquarius. Some Aquarius don't forgive. If you do something to them, oh, they never forgive. In this relationship, this person needs to forgive because he has to go on to the next cycle or whoever. One of y'all need to forgive. It's somebody that this is for all signs, but there's somebody that truly need to forgive another person in their relationship because he can't carry that to the grave with you. Don't be angry with your love. If something happened to you tomorrow, you had a grudge and you took it with you. That's not even cool. You leave, forgive. We forgave. God forgave you. He always forgive you for things you do that you know you have no business doing, Aquarius. But you can't seem to forgive your love. It just stuck on you. She did this or he did this. You can't always point stones at people and you want to go to heaven or you want to be treated. You can't forgive here on earth. Everybody makes mistakes, Aquarius. You're not you're not perfect yourself. You made them in your past, as you can see. You know, everybody does stuff in their life, but that doesn't give me the right to hate a person or don't forgive, because time is short. I stayed with this person. I must have loved this person because I wouldn't have stayed so long. I don't care what you say. Money don't make nobody stay with nobody. You do love them, but you won't admit it. You putting all their past dirt on them. How could they do this or how could they do that? You need to learn to forgive. Because if you don't forgive and you happen to go to them pearly gates, you're going to have to ask, why would you stay there if you don't forgive a person? You're angry with this person that you're with. You're really angry. You got a lot of anger built in behind this relationship. And really, you pretend to be like you have forgave. Aquarius don't forgive that easy. It's a lot of earn. That's what I figured. You know, I know about Aquarius. You have to earn. If you don't earn with them, you can say you're sorry, but that don't mean shit to them. What it means is your actions, what you do and how you do the next day. But once you screw Aquarius over, they're not too swift on trusting you twice. You're very rare do they go backwards. You know, you piss them off, it stays with them. And forgiveness, you ain't sorry. I don't come with that. That's just what you get. When they hate a person so bad, it goes with you to the grave. Do not do that. You have to love. You say you forgive, and you really don't. Come on now. Like I said, God can forgive you of your shortcomings. You sure can forgive that person. If you can't forgive that person, then you might as well just sign your ticket to hell, because you can't take anger to heaven. You can't live with anger, hating everybody. You got to forgive people so you can go to the next phase of your life, because this ain't it. And then if you come back or you get a chance to come back, it's up to you. But then you got wisdom. You need to have wisdom about it. You need to go into yourself, take your wisdom, and think about what you done. Sometimes you can't fix it, but you sure try to make it better. And sometimes you can't fix it once it's damaged. It's damaged. That I can tell you about a love life. Once you damage your love life, you can't. It's hard to fix it. It's hard to go back and say, oh, I'm sorry, and I will never do it again. It's that. No, they don't. You tell Aquarius that you're talking to yourself, because they one step ahead of you. They do not trust you with a thin pole. It's obvious on these cards. But to get a person, Aquarius, they're very serious people when you make them angry. They will ditch you, not talk to you, just cut you off like you're a piece of paper. Just rip that paper up. I don't know you anymore. Oh, I got this way, and that's it. I'm not going to budge. I don't care. I'm not going to forgive you. I'm going to just hold on to it. Yeah, I'm mad at you. and it digs in and it digs in. But the one thing you always got to remember, you got to go too. Why would you make yourself go with anger and then you got to explain to God why you're so angry? Why you still mad and you stay mad? You don't want that in heaven. They'll put you, they're going to, just like we go through down here, emotional stuff, they go through it too. You get cleansed up there. So you can go to the next phase of your life. You remember everywhere where you came from, what you did, your past, your present. Once you leave here, you're going to start remembering stuff. And then you're going to get this glass and wonder, was I as perfect as I thought I was? That I couldn't forgive somebody? No, you're not perfect, Aquarius. You think you are. But you should not think you are. You should think that I can forgive my enemies. Even if it's your kinfolk, your family, anybody. You can't go to heaven being angry. You have to let go of the pain. The pain's there, but it's over. That's the thing you look at it. It's over. I'm not living that anymore. Sometimes Aquarius, to me, I feel like Aquarius is living the past. And if they're angry, they stay that way. It's hard to forgive. They do not like to forgive. And they don't like to say sorry either when they're wrong. A lot of Aquariuses, you think they're mad, and sorry is not going to come out their mouth. It just, this is that simple. And if you say sorry, you better watch how many times you say it, because they ain't going to like it. Some people don't like sorry. But you know, I like when people acknowledge me. But some people, you can acknowledge them all you want, and they're still going to say the same thing. I ain't going with that. You know what I'm saying? Aquarius is like that. Then they'll get it to themselves and don't say nothing, won't talk to you, just act like you're not there. Sometimes they put you last because they have so much hostility to you that they can't forgive you for it, that they feel like you've done wrong. You can't fix. Aquarius is hard to fix. When you try to fix it, sometimes you make it worse. Just remember, whatever you're going through, there's always somebody else going through the same thing. You know what I'm saying? But in a different way, okay? So love lives they're not peaches and cream. Oh, we got cream and ice cream. Oh, relationship going to be all positive. Aquarius is no. They don't be positive. It's hard to get Aquarius to marry you. Now that I do know. They don't like, the Aquarius will marry you, but then they got to be done with, some of them got to be done with what they wanted to do. They'll be like, if they almost they end of life before they get married. Some of them. They don't like to get married when the young years because they like to play. Some of them like to play. I've been around Aquariuses, they like to play. They play and they play. But that play comes to an end someday because you can play, but you got to remember, once you invest your time with somebody, you love that person for better, for worse, once you give them vows. That's hard to do. I'm telling you. It's hard to do. And just remember, everybody, if you're grown, you're two grown people. Grown people should be able to forgive each other because you're not going to do perfect things. You're going to mess up even when you're married. You got to have an understanding. It depends on what it is that you done. Some people hurt the person and they can't forgive because you cheated or you did something to them. That's the thing you got to watch out. That's a big pet peeve to me. A lot of people don't like cheaters. And cheaters, why would you want another cheater? You know what I'm saying? You feel like if you can't be loyal to me, what would I want with you? But if I got a loyal person, I can deal with some things. But you got to remember, all the other things, sometimes some people say all it's about this and forgiveness and self-worth. Yes, it's about your self-worth. But it's also about that other person. Both of y'all got to come to common ground. Like, hey, this is not normal. This is not what we're supposed to be doing. It's hard to talk sometimes. I understand that. To Aquarius, it is. Because they be thinking outside the box. when it comes to forgiveness. You can ask, but you may not get. Because you done pissed them to the point where they pissed their underwear, so that's why they mad at you. It literally says they stay mad. You know what I'm saying? I love Aquarius, but they can be stubborn sometimes. You just want to take them and squeeze them and tell them, oh, I love you, I love you, I love you. But they have to change too. It ain't all about you. It's like, y'all got to change too. And if you want a good woman, you treat a good woman right. But sometimes Aquarius ain't gonna let their hair, they don't like their heart to get broke. They don't put it out there too much. And when they do it, you mess that up, man, it's hard to fix it. That's something you can, I'm telling you, Aquarius they just don't forgive like other people. They'll forgive you eventually, but it takes them time. And if they feel like your words don't mean nothing, it's actions. That's what I learned. You can say sorry, but it's all in your movement. It's all in what you do, what you say, and how you do it. For forgiveness with Aquarius. Okay? But anyway, that's all I have to say. And it was nice talking to y'all. Please join me again, because that was a good conversation. Got a little juicy there. And I want to say thank you for joining me. And we put like, share, comment. And didn't mean to repeat myself, by the way. But sometimes the comments, I don't get to see them because, they'll turn them off. So I apologize for that. But like I said, thank y'all. And y'all have a good day. And God bless everyone. And I hope everyone is doing great in the world. And I send total blessings to y'all. Bye-bye.